Joining us right now for more on the company and the sector is Joseph Moore, Morgan Stanley's senior semiconductor analyst. And let me just ask you, Joseph, what happened this week? What's pushing the momentum one direction or the other on this stock?
Yeah, I think for me, the bigger surprise was what happened in the prior couple of weeks. You know, the quarter was really good. They beat by $2 billion, which has never happened until Nvidia started doing it a year and a half ago. And I understand they're wrestling with these expectations issues, and there's some gross margin questions that came about, but I was really surprised at the sell-off. This is our top pick. Demand is very, very strong. And, at this point, focusing on the sort of product cycles and things like that, it's very important. We want to see the company execute to that. But really, the key issue is just the strength of the business. And we heard that from Jensen this week at a conference. We've heard that from a number now of significant executives on the customer side, how much they're committed to these workloads. So I think this is still, a very compelling story. And again, to me, I don't know exactly why it was up this week. I don't know why it was down so much last week. But the stock is very reasonably valued with very good growth prospects here going forward.
Will Blackwell have lower gross margins versus Hopper?
I think maybe a tiny bit. I think that when the product was launched in March, they had sort of discussed some price points, on CNBC at one point, and that's a little bit unusual. I think they're very focused on, can we continue to provide value? Can we continue to grow the market? And I think they're probably more focused on that than the specifics of gross margin. There's going to be a little bit of pressure here in the next couple of quarters, which is really just the early stage of that. We're ramping it up. There's going to be low yields initially. I think they've sort of said over the full life cycle, the gross margins will be similar. But they're also expanding the scope of products. There's going to be a microprocessor with Grace. There's going to be an NVLink switch that they sell into these racks. There's a lot of things that they're selling that could have a little bit lower gross margin. So we have gross margins down by about a point next year. I don't think it's that big a deal in the context of how high the operating margins are and how much operating leverage there is. But I think it is, the answer to the question is yes, it is just a tad lower. But, that doesn't change the fact that the gross margins are still very good.
So the stock's just under 120. You've got a $150 price target on it. What's the time frame for that? Because that's another 25% increase, even if you think that they could have a little bit of a rougher time over the next few quarters.
Yeah, look, it's a 12-month price target. And, I think that they have a very strong 12-month window ahead of us. The new products that they're shipping, Blackwell, are effectively accounted for through 2025. So, the question becomes kind of growth thereafter. And when that's the debate, it gets a little bit harder for the stock to work. For me, I like the stock best when there are these near-term issues that they're kind of working through, because I have a lot of faith in just how strong this business is. And so, you've seen this a couple of times now over the last year and a half. You saw lead times come down in the early part of this year. People sold the stock on that. When there was concern that Blackwell was almost too good and we'd have this kind of pause in Hopper sales, that drew down the stock. Then we had the delay. All those things sort of are great setups because, you're selling picks and shovels into a gold rush. And the strength of the gold rush is kind of the main thing here. It doesn't, the new products are really important and I want to get them out. But, it doesn't really change how good these numbers are. So for me, tactically, we've liked it better when you have these issues. You still have these questions overhanging the stock. So I'm not necessarily calling for 150 right away. But, I think these are a good buying opportunity, these issues that have been dragging on the stock of late.